fantastic morning to you. We want to welcome you to this year's edition of MLF 2024. MLF Ministers, Leaders, Ministers, Leaders, and Ministers.
My name is Justina. Like you said, wonderful host. My name is Justina, and of course, we're excited to bring you MLM 2024 pre-series. Over to you.
Wherever it is that you are, please want to this presentation, please invite a friend. Share the link, all our social media handles. Please tell a friend that something is about to happen this morning. I'm expectant. I don't know about you. For us, the lineup is absolutely amazing. We don't need an invitation who we are expecting.
Okay, so this year, right, like you said, wonderful, amazing speakers. But before I talk about the speakers that we have, I want everyone, wherever you're joining us in from around the world, you're welcome from America, South America, Central America, even in Lagos, Nigeria, you're welcome to this MLF show. So like you said, the speakers we have this year. But before we talk about the speakers, before we get into all of that, we want to tell them, what, MLF, what it represents. What does it represent?
I think that's very important to talk about. We're gathering leaders all across the world. Beautiful events like this. It's important that people have expectations as to what to see at the event. MLF is not just a gathering of leaders. MLF is a place where we come to learn how to become a better leader. Popular saying in our ministry goes, the better the leader, the better the people, or the better the organization. It's important for us to understand that in order for an organization to be better, the leader has to be better. The leader is the lead, right? If the leader is not growing, the organization is not growing. And this is the reason why we want to educate leaders all across the world, not just leaders, pastors. If you are in the front line of any organization, it's important that you have to listen and be here in Lagos, Nigeria, Ogudu, Oroshoki, the good land,
yes,
right? And just drink and receive from all the lineup of speakers that we have today. Yeah.
Okay. So for me, I know you didn't ask me, but I'm going to answer the question. I'm going to answer the question myself. So for me, MLF really just represents a space where leaders from all spheres of influence just come together. For me, the good land on Monday and Tuesday just represents a convergence point where everyone just comes together. You don't have to be in ministry in that sense. That's something I feel we need to tell the people. It doesn't necessarily have to be like a pastor or an apostle. It's just someone who wants to be a leader, even if you're not in management position, just come and unlearn certain things you've heard, relearn, and just take away everything you need to put aside and just take what you need to grow.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
Absolutely. Speaking of which, we want to also give you a brief on the lineup of speakers. And listen, it's packed, right? We have the forum is packed with amazing seasoned speakers that have been experienced over the years, and they are coming to share from their wealth of experience. Would you like to give us a brief on the speakers we're expecting?
Okay, so this year we're expecting Pastor Poju Oyemade, Pastor Kingsley Okonkwo. We're expecting Pastor Godman as well. So who else?
And of course, our host pastors, Pastors Yemi and Bimbo David. It's going to be an amazing time. Please don't forget, be attentive. Put away any form of distraction. If you are in your office, if you are probably driving, wherever you are, please be connected. Don't forget as well to share the links. Share our social media handles on Instagram, on Facebook, on MixLR, on Twitter. Let everybody know what is happening here. And if you can make your way down to the good land, it will be absolutely important for you to do so as quick as possible. I think another thing that I want to also talk about is what to look out for, because they're going to be syndicate sessions.
Yeah.
All right. And the syndicate sessions, we're going to be talking about essential things that are key in building an organization or even ministry. At one of the things we're going to be looking at is how we can be able to maximize the worship experience.
Yes, very important
in church, right? Through arts and craft. This is one thing that me personally I'm looking out to listen and experience. Is there any particular session that you are anticipating?
Okay, so for me, I'm really looking forward to all the sessions, right? There's the one where there'll be conversations with pastors' wives. I'm not a pastor's wife, but it's something that I'm just curious.
Perhaps you're aspiring to be a pastor's wife.
No, but it's just something I'm interested in because I know they go through like a lot. So I feel like you don't necessarily have to be a pastor's wife, but they're just setting expectations from, as a Christian woman or a Christian girl. So I just want to really listen to that. And, also as someone who has been in education for like the past 8 years, I'm just really looking forward to Junior Church at Rock because I really like being around children. So I really want to, learn, how do you retain volunteers? How do you get it to be so engaging that people want to actually work in the junior church? So that's something I'm really looking forward to. And before we continue, please, like Ochiko said earlier, don't forget to share the links.
Absolutely.
Comment, right? Share the links, comment, follow us, subscribe on YouTube. Don't just say we're blessed to be a blessing. And the whole essence of MLF is to be a blessing to one another. So please share the link, comment, send it to everybody. Make noise with it. We're here to create impact. And one of the ways you can create impact is what? By being a blessing. So,
absolutely.
Yeah.
I agree. Being a blessing. We must also emphasize that we cannot forget the amazing impact MLF has brought in the lives of leaders across the years. The previous editions have been sporadic. We've had testimonies upon testimonies upon testimonies of leaders, pastors, all around the globe having experiences that they've attended the meeting and their lives, organizations, businesses have really transformed and have experienced exponential growth. Talking about last year, for example, last year was really, really mind-blowing. We also had Pastor Fortune Yemade.
Okay.
His panel session was absolutely amazing. We had Pastor Yemi David, we fondly like to call him PYD, right, where he had a panel session with him, and he asked him crucial and amazing questions. One of the questions he asked him is how you are able to build and last in ministry, right? And he shared amazing nuggets. We also had sessions with Bishop David Abioye, and it was absolutely amazing. I think one thing that we need to understand is the theme of this year's conference.
Very important. So for me, I'm really excited about what this year represents because the theme for this year is built to last.
Right.
And we're living in a world where it's just important for us to have a legacy. You don't have to be, like I said earlier, you don't have to be a pastor. You don't have to be somebody at the forefront of that leadership position. So I feel like built to last, engineered for impact is simply just saying what are the structures you're putting in place, right, to build that legacy for yourself. Because everybody, whether we like it or not, we're not going to be here forever. So what are you doing? Everybody's like, I want to live long. Yes, absolutely. We pray for long life. It's our inheritance. But we also have to face the fact, which is we won't be here forever. So what are those things that are being put in place? What are you unlearning? What are you dropping aside? What are you putting aside? And what are you taking in as part of how you want to grow and what you want to be remembered by?
Absolutely. I agree on legacy, like you said. It's very, very strong to know that as a leader, you're not just building for now, but you're also building for generations to come. Absolutely. And I feel like that's what most leaders fail to understand. And it's the reason why I think about it. It's the reason why we are having this forum today. We have leaders. It's not just enough to be a leader, but you have to be a leader that knows how to lead, right? And in this year's edition, the theme is build to last, right? It's possible for you to build, and it's also possible for you to build to last.
Yes.
And we want you to be really focused this year. Like I said earlier on, we have seasoned speakers that will be coming to share from their wealth of experience. I want you to sit tight, be focused, let every single person around you know that you are being focused right now. Don't let anybody distract you and be connected. We're going to move over to the dome, and we're hoping that you're going to be connected with your full concentration. My name is Oscar Newton, and with me here is
Justin Aodige. And before we leave, again, see, I'm the one always bringing all the reminders. Please, yes, do not forget to comment. Do not forget to subscribe, share the links with everyone, and please try your possible best to pay attention. Even if you're joining us from any other place and you can't make it to the good land, just try to stay focused, prepare your mind. For me, MLF is not just a place where you just come and you listen to people you look up to, right? Or you join online and you listen to people you look up to. It's also a place for, refreshing your mind. So I want everyone to come prepared, pray, get your notepad, get your biros, get everything you need, and avoid distractions as much as possible. Right. And like my co-host said, it's time for us to move to the dome.
I'm going to be asking questions. So
yes.
Let your mind be very, very focused. All right. We can see a couple of you and your names on YouTube right now. And please, if you're on YouTube, please put the hashtag MLF 2024.
Yes, build
all right?
hashtag
Let's
build to
see
last.
your names, all right? And also see your
Yes.
names. We're going to call you out and we're going to ask you questions. Okay, so please be focused, and we're going to see you right after this question.